She sees it first, and I follow her line of sight where the fog pools heaviest in the gloom. There, from within the creaking metal and whispering winds, a specter appears.
You should not be here.
Okay, we'll leave. Bye. Yeah, I don't want to...
Like water down a cliff face, my hand flows quickly to my sidearm. The pistol slides out just as easily. A whispered click stops the shadow where it stands.
Ah, so it ain't dead then. Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another raw and wiggling episode in our playthrough of Aether and Iron, the full version release. Okay, so in the last episode we finished Life on the Edge. It was a little side quest thing that we actually did, and now we're going to go to this ghost in the rigging. Let's just see. Yeah, Life on the Edge was a nice little side mission. And we got something in our... We got our shotgun, but we don't have a way to put it on. And this isn't doing us any good. I need a garage, damn it. I don't want to go over here. Alright, well, we're going back to, we're going to the ferry. Because we got to, we've got to put our gun on. I mean, that's just the way it is, man. I'm not going into battle without, yeah, I mean, look at that. Okay, finally, yes, now we're working. And, what's her face's card doesn't have, she doesn't have the ability to have, these things. She just has auxiliary spots. She does have empty storage, so that would be good. She's got 3 auxiliary spots there, so I'm not sure what you can use that for. Welding arm. Alright. Let's head back. There's no way in the world I'm going into battle without my main gun. So these things are side missions, I guess. But we're not going to worry about that right now.
Thanks for the help, Gia. This research really is important. I'm glad you can see sense. Unlike that Mr. Throg.
Hey, take it easy on him, okay? He's a good egg. And he's right about the well. You shouldn't have tried to go by yourself.
Yeah.
She shuffles in her seat, adjusting like an agitated bird in a nest of thorns before changing the subject.
What you said before about ghosts? Where are we going exactly?
An old Aether rig still floating just off the edge. Nasty storm years back. Strong even for the well. Killed the whole crew. Though some still say their spirits keep it afloat.
Wait, you don't actually believe in ghosts, do you?
Well, I hope there ain't no damn ghost around here. Uh-oh.
The vast hulk of the abandoned Aether collector rusts in the crisp air, its looming broken silhouette stark against the swirling mass of the well.
They're not just scientifically possible, Gia. What do I have to say to prove to you?
Shh. What was that? Lights in the mist, forms in the dark, and sounds in the silence. Science be damned. I can feel the dead. They're here.
Oh, please. There's nothing out there, Gia. The place is coming apart. Those sounds were just...
She sees it first, and I follow her line of sight where the fog pools heaviest in the gloom. There, from within the creaking metal and whispering winds, a specter appears.
You should not be here.
Okay, we'll leave. Bye. Yeah, I don't want to...
Like water down a cliff face, my hand flows quickly to my sidearm. The pistol slides out just as easily. A whispered click stops the shadow where it stands.
Ah, so it ain't dead then.
That's close enough.
Oh, now look at that. What do you think, Newsom? Real pretty. Italian made. 7 shots. Real pretty. No, I'm not gonna ask to hold it. That's not the life.
Who else is there? Nellie, get ready to go.
Who else? Oh, don't you worry. It's just Newsom, Rollins, Turner. Samuels is around here somewhere. We're all too busy keeping this thing afloat. All too busy. Oh, I need to check the lower decks. Make sure the pressure chambers are intact. Yes, of course I need to check them again. Shh. Just let me do my job, Newsom.
Okay, he's insane.
The ghost walks off, the fog swirling around him. Too long of a blink and I'm sure he'll disappear into the atmosphere.
Oh, wait, hello, Mr. Ghost. We won't be long. Was hoping to just take a look at the well.
Ghost? Oh no. Name's Roscoe, Chief Ballasman here on the Chamberlain. And please, take all the time you need. Newsom and the others appreciate having prettier faces than mine around.
I can't believe you thought he was actually a ghost. He's just an old Darkman in a high-altitude suit.
I'm still not convinced.
Now come on, let's get things set up.
Okay, one thing's for sure. We can... Oh, we have just 1 point, huh? See, what I want to get is here for when I jump over stuff. All I have is... Didn't I choose this? Maybe not. Okay. Oh. Alright. Let's see, what does she have? What do we want with her? She's got 1 point. And I would like this. At the end of the turn, all enemy vehicles within 2 cells receive the engine failure status effect. A vehicle affected by engine failure is forced to move backwards at the start of each of its turns. Oh, yes. Why don't I have that? I guess this is what I have to get first. Okay. So next is this guy. Alright, what do we have? Alright, let's see.
Strange how Nellie seems so afraid of the thing. It's really no different than the sun or the moon. It just exists.
Oh, really? Alright, and so that's over there that I see.
The motionless Aether rig stands as a lonely grave marker to a dead era. A eulogy to our first stumbling steps into the sky.
So I gotta talk to her.
My childhood superstition looms above like a meteorite, frozen in space, but always on the brink of crashing to the Earth. Maybe there is something to what the scientist is saying.
Talk to Millie.
Come on, help me set this equipment up.
There isn't much for me to do, but I think the kid enjoys bossing me around. Her self-satisfied smugness reminds me of how I felt when I first called my father William as a child.
There. And can you move this? Now, these over there. Gia, that's glass. Just be more careful, please. One more thing. By the panel. No, the other panel.
Eventually, Nellie stops giving orders, and I'm fossilized along the sidelines, turning into little more than a paperweight in a coat. This is a whole lot of, scientific equipment. What are you trying to build?
Well, in the absence of a Pfeiffer trap to collect the Aether in the air around us, I'll need to improvise.
She accents her determination with a sudden drop of a crate full of junk I recognize from the various ditches and drains in the hole. The Radish King is splattered in faded paint along the side.
You really should pay more attention to the garbage lying around the hole. I found parts of a cyclotron just laying around. Oh, and a 1925 Hethelbaum cathode. I couldn't find any thorium, though. The experiment can work without it. Hopefully. But since we're on an old Aether rig, there has to be some around here. Think you can find some?
Alright, what is thorium?
Thorium?
Oh, of course you haven't heard about it. Don't worry, it's easy. It's a metal used on Aether catching equipment, though it can have other practical uses, such as creating heat-resistant material.
Hate to break it to you, kid. Don't think that helps me all too much.
It tarnishes a dishwater green color. Look for that. If you don't find anything, don't worry. The experiment should still work.
So now it wants me to, Alright, so we gotta find, thorium somewhere on the rig.
My childhood superstition looms above like a meteorite, frozen in space, but always on the brink of crashing to the Earth. Maybe there is something to what the scientist is saying. One of the panels into the inner machinery of the rig repeatedly shifts in the wind, barely held down by a screw that likely wished its existence would end. A quick pull and the whole thing rends free, revealing a dark, seemingly endless cavity into the guts of the rig. Most of those guts, unfortunately, have been eviscerated beyond recognition. Damn it. This part's already been scavenged.
Yeah, well, we're gonna try. Alright. Reroll wall of grease. Oh, yes, yes, yes! I want another wad of grease then.
By either chance or a trained eye, I noticed the paint on the inside of the panel. Olive gray. If I'm lucky, the thorium and the heat-resistant paint will be enough.
Okay, what else do we have?
The motionless Aether rig stands as a lonely grave marker to a dead era. A eulogy to our first stumbling steps into the sky. The warped barrels are silent and will never fire again. Good thing, too. After a failed attempt at a raid in the countryside, Zio and I learned real fast that Aether rigs are best left alone. The gunhouse is dark, other than small beams of light filtering through old bullet holes. They don't reveal much, but from what macabre paint they do illuminate, I'd best leave, or disturb another ghost.
Alright.
There was one summer where we saw Zio off on a ship bound for the Congo. The captain allowed us on the helm for a peek, and I can't remember ever feeling more ready to explore the world. Unfortunately, the only adventure this mausoleum inspires is one that takes place entirely inside a dusty graveyard. There's barely anything other than mangled junk buried here.
Right, let's try some thorium search. Yep, I failed that.
Junk, junk, and more junk. If there was thorium here at one point, it is long gone.
Well, we already got some.
Maybe it's memories of old stories, or the rusted corpse we're standing on. But the door strikes me with a dread reserved for a coffin lid. Who knows what ghosts lie sealed behind it?
Well, I'm rolling. Oh, we're not going in. Oh well.
Ah, hell. I never back down from checking the closet for monsters. I fish out my lockpicks. Every click and twist, I hear nothing but the creak of metal. I breathe a sigh of relief a moment too soon. The broken handle hits the deck like a model skeleton falling out of a closet. I nearly fall backwards in shock.
Alright.
Find anything?
Yeah, here. What do you think? Maybe you should be calling me Doc from now on.
Oh, you found some! That's perfect!
With fast hands, the kid gets to work, bending, breaking, and binding her crate of junk with the small amount of thorium I was able to find. Is that...
It's not a real Pfeiffer trap, but it's close. It will help measure the amount of naturally occurring Aether in the air. I should be able to compare the data with Lorenzo's Aether constant to see what local saturation looks like.
She bites her tongue as she focuses on what seems to be the last part of her little machine.
Then maybe we can get some insight on where the well is drawing all this extra mass from. And... done.
The box begins to emit a soft glow and whir like a carnival novelty attraction.
Now to wait.
More clicks, more whirs, more clicks, the occasional chirp. Not even the swirling chaos of the well seems interesting enough to alleviate the weight. Glad he's keeping his distance. Makes me uneasy, him roaming about. I lob my eyes and chin towards the muttering man in a high-altitude suit. I'm not discreet, but I don't think he'd notice if I threw a rotten tomato at him.
Poor man. He has to have the wasting under all those layers. No wonder he's seeing things. He has to be in so much pain.
After all this time, he'd be dead. That head would be bright blue, for starters.
Unless, maybe... We studied rare cases in Olympus Park. Patients who showed no outward signs of the wasting, but had gone mad.
How'd you know they had the wasting, then?
After they die, we'd watch an autopsy. The brain was... different. Changed. I had to leave before Dr. Monitz finished. I didn't like seeing a human person like that. All taken apart.
Alright, about that project.
I take it this basket of junk makes you miss home and all of its shiny, top-of-the-line gear.
No, hadn't thought about it actually. But I didn't need any of the fancy stuff for this. This is just, well...
She holds out her hands as if presenting her little machine like a talented, ball-juggling seal on a circus stage.
This is just... simple.
Simple? So, any one of you could have roped some trash together and found out the world was ending down here?
No, that's not. You know that's not what I mean.
I didn't intend to put poison in that joke, but the girl seems to swell up all the same.
I don't know why no one's caught it. They should have. I should have. But I'm here now. You don't have to bring up that I'm from the Heights every time.
Okay. Was just teasing you, kid. I know you care. Got enough to go on?
Let's see. Oh, yes! This is perfect! Exactly what I needed to help continue my experiments.
I do know my thorium. Nellie turns away from her machine, fresh plastered smile from the victory still smeared on her face. She gives a small curtsy.
Of course. I never doubted you, Lady Sif.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. Just a joke we'd make back home.
Okay, Ghost in the Rigging is complete. Let's see what he's got to
The
say.
ghostly remnant of an old derrickman weaves in place, his helmet emitting a warm, buzzing drone, somewhere between radio static and the crackling of the last coals of a bonfire.
You don't have to stare. I'm telling you, he's not a ghost. The dead can't talk, Gia. They don't have functioning vocal cords.
Stranger things have happened.
He's just a person. Probably been suffering the deleterious effects of living so close to the well. Sir, do you have headache and delusions?
I want to hear what the little lady has to say. I can't hear with you droning on about birds. What was that?
Okay, how have you survived?
How are you still kicking, out here all by yourself?
By myself? I'm not alone. We all take care of each other up here. All of us.
The Baron doesn't give you any trouble?
No. Mr. Broderick is quite kindly. Keeps us well fed. I only wish that man would shave. Yuck! Disgusting rodent on his face.
Broderick. Rings a bell. One of the old barons of New York. Not a name I'd heard since Zio told stories about the Days of Blood, when Eli first started taking territory and executing his rivals. And the well?
The well? The well? Oh! I've heard of that thing. A strong wind off New York shows up in the winter. Don't worry, young lady. Storms come and go, come and go.
Yeah, he's a ghost.
Come and go burrows into my ear, nesting in the part of my brain concerned with old memories. A radio advertisement as a kid talking about how the well was nothing to worry about.
About the rig.
You the only one keeping this hulk in the sky?
Not me. No. The Aether.
It's been, what, 30 years since this thing went out trawling? Without a refuel, the Aether levels can't still be enough.
Yes, they can. You youngsters, you don't appreciate Aether. You didn't see it. When we first found it, it changed everything. The world became a circus. A magical circus.
It's amusing, at least for the first few minutes, hearing the old man talk about how the world changed, how circuses changed. But I don't have all day. Ahem.
And as for zebras... Oh, you're right. You didn't ask about zebras. You wanted to know about vacuums.
Madonna help me.
You see, this old rig, she's just one big vacuum. Collects Aether even when she's sitting still. As long as I keep those engines going, she'll stay up here forever.
All right, about the voices.
Who is that you're talking to?
You?
No, I mean when...
Newsom, the lady is talking. You were saying.
Never mind.
Any old records on the well?
My friend here is studying the well. We were hoping you might have some old records from what it looked like back when your rig was airborne.
Yes! Well, I was quite the dancer in my day. A real aficionado of the old ragtime. Of course, it was new back when I was on the prowl.
Pardon?
Oh, don't worry. I don't have any dance left in me. But I still have a few of the old records left.
The man trudges to a small alcove made of detritus and rust, pulling out a box of records, most falling apart due to the moisture.
Here, this one should still work. I hope you enjoy. You look like quite the dancer. Quite the dancer.
Okay.
Thanks. This has been very, illuminating.
Anytime, youngster. You've been a wonderful student. You make me feel like a proud papa.
Okay, well,
Are we going back now?
yes we are, Nelly. Alright, let's see. What do we have? I think it's in what's her face's Aether rig record. A record from the remnant of the abandoned. I don't know what we're supposed to do with that, to tell you the gods the honest truth. And we completed Ghost in the Rigging. Alright, so this is another 24, 25 minutes. An excellent place to end. So we are going to end this one here. Hey guys, if you've been enjoying our playthrough and want to stay abreast of everything we're doing on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do me a great favor, crush that like button also, and finally leave me some comments. Let me know what you're playing, what you're looking forward to, or just what's going on with you. Until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying stay cool and peace.